Welcome to the Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya, a circuit that's seen some exciting racing throughout the years. Let's hope today's race will provide us with another chapter of drama. It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-metre sprint down to turn 1 of this 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through these 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found, including the flat-out turn 3 and the terrifying blind right of turn 9. Joining me to talk you through the action today is Anthony Davidson, and give us an idea of what kind of thing you're going to be looking out for today.
Well, the big question for me is whether or not we're going to see the cars able to follow each other closely enough to overtake, especially through the fast sections here. Of course, we've got DRS, and that will help on the straights, but it's still no good if you're coming off the previous corner too slowly or too far behind.
Your objective today is to get into the top 5.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Nico Rosberg will start his silver arrow from pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Vettel, Daniel Ricciardo, and Raikkonen, Bottas, Alonso, Massa, and Jenson Button, Perez, Hülkenberg, Romain Grosjean, and Sainz, Kvyat, Gutierrez, Pascal Wehrlein, and Kevin Magnussen, Palmer, and Harry Anto, Marcus Ericsson, and Felipe Nasser starts from the back of the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Hamilton is ahead of you. Quick time update for you. Everything's looking nice and tidy on our end. Let us know if you start to feel any issues. Your brakes are at optimal temperature. Brakes at optimal temperature. Rosberg behind. Rosberg is behind you. First position, front of the pack. Less than a second separate you. They're on fresh softs. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled. was a 1 minute 24.4. Right, some information on Hamilton. It looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car. Less than a second separate you. They're on old softs. The time last lap was a 1:24.6. Worked hard for that one. Congratulations.
Brilliant stuff from Red Bull today. What a superb victory. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
So here come our winning drivers today, and what a race it was. There's been a big push at the factory lately to get these cars ready, and we can see the fruits of that labour today as Red Bull lift the winner's trophy. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Max Verstappen takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Let's give it to Sergio Perez. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling instalment of this Formula One season.